Welcome back to Raw Danger. Since we're going to be finishing Jodd Howard's part off today, we're going to show off those two endings I mentioned, I think it was last part. So, let's mess around and say, I'm the one who wants to cry.
So happy to see you. I should be the one crying.
What? That has nothing to do with what I just picked. I'm the one who wants to cry. Makes it sound like he's a jerk.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so happy you're alive.
Oh.
At least it looks like she really liked that response.
I cannot figure out this game. Alright, so I can end the his part right here, and I will. We're going to do this twice.
Hurry, the rescue team.
Yeah.
We should go now.
Oh, that's nice that you can skip all the dialogue on replay.
So what do we want to do first? I'm going to board the helicopter or forget it in? Let's do, I'm going to board the, no, I guess let's do this one first.
I'm sorry. I'm going to get on the helicopter. If you don't take this helicopter, you may never be able to get out.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go.
Oof! 1 second ago she was like, man, I'm so glad. 5 seconds later, I'm leaving.
Sorry, Beth.
Cool. Oh my god.
I gotta visit my paralyzed mother. Although her mother has the worst life.
Yep. Alright. Del Rey Flood 2010. Notes of a Survivor. Jodd Howard. Why is this text going so slow?
Stephanie and Earl and I were busy in the basement gathering supplies.
Yeah, they were busy in the basement.
Everything had to be perfect for the GeoCity grand opening celebration.
I love this flute or whatever it is.
It's like almost native.
Disaster struck.
I just imagine it's some kid on a recorder.
From the basement.
I recognize the instrument, but I can't pinpoint the name. It's probably something weird.
She burst into tears. Cried.
What is this, frickin' the ending of Silent Hill 2?
Stephanie gradually
James. Move on. Stephanie, move on. Why is this so slow?
got separated at the West Junction.
I'm guessing you push X for next, I'll just skip to the next
That's what I'm
entire screen.
guessing, but...
Yeah.
Fell from the overpass. Stephanie was hurried onto the bus and we all left. I keep telling myself that I didn't want to die. A hero.
I'm gonna try it. Oh!
After escaping the collapsed bridge,
I finally arrived at East Junction. When I rescued Stephanie from the muddy torrent, she said she was worried about me. Then I decided to escape without her, so I escaped alone. That's, the ending is amazing! It's just like, she was worried about me. Peace! Peace, girl! Alright, so we got 1C, number of times died. Oh, 0. Thank you. I don't want to save the data, because I'm not sure if it saves right. Let me see.
Can you just save in a different slot?
Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Well, then I will. I wasn't sure if it, like, automatically did it. Some games do that.
Yeah, right.
By the way, do you think that's enough slots? 20?
Is it one of those games that makes like a massive file on the memory card and then gives
Probably.
you like 20 spots?
Yeah, well, it does give you 20 spots, though. I imagine it does make a
Yeah.
massive...
Some games have like a bunch of slots but have individual save datas.
Although, this game is one of the slowest saving games I've ever seen. It's the only negative thing I'll say about it.
The only negative. Otherwise, this game's perfect.
Have I said anything negative about it? No. Exit saving. Yes. Now, it's probably going to want me... Epilogues. Oh, yeah, you can, like, save your epilogue? Sure, whatever. I guess that just means you can, like, watch it again? I don't know. Also, the date on this PS2 is, like... I guess I have to start then. The date on this PS2 is, like, almost exact, which is amazing, because I guarantee I never said it.
Yeah, especially with how much we unplug everything all the time and move it around.
Yeah, this PS2 has seen some crap. I like take it literally everywhere in the house.
Yeah, judging by the sticker on it, it's like 10 years old.
It has a sticker of a now defunct game store on it, like Magic the Gathering store, that literally hasn't been open in 5 years, maybe longer. So yeah. I think the PS2 Slim might be my favorite overall system. Like, just how tiny it is, how ease of use it is.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
It's just awesome.
I think the only... And it doesn't happen that often.
The stupid power brick.
The power brick kind of sucks, but I noticed that some PS2 Slims, like, very occasionally, seems like the frame warps and they start scratching discs because the disc, like, spins so close to the laser.
Yeah.
And it's, like, so thin that you can bend the frame kind of easily. But other than that, it's, like, the perfect console.
I've talked to many people that absolutely, like, customers, that absolutely swear their life on... absolutely swear their life that the PS2 Fat, the original one, is absolutely in a million ways better than the Slim. And I just could not disagree more.
I don't know.
I mean, the Fat's fine. It's got that, like, cool, old look and whatever, but in fact, I can't think of a single redesign of a system I wouldn't recommend over the original. Even something unnecessary like the PS1 Slim.
Yeah, it's just the big problem is that the PS2 Fats are so old now. I mean, they're almost all like 20 years old, and they weren't made the best.
No,
they just have so many like mechanical problems, and the lasers are worse. I mean, I still remember anyone that got like a PS2 in the launch year. We got one for Christmas, I think, in 2001 or 2002, and it came with NCAA March Madness.
That's friggin' right.
And back then, back in 2001, all the games were blueback discs, and those are like the CD games, and the PS2 had a hell of a time reading those stupid discs.
Yes.
We had to send back our PS2 like 2 or 3 times, and even when we got it back, like, we had to do so many tricks with it over the years.
The tape trick where you have to put tape on the disc.
Yeah, it's just like, the PS2 Fat...
I don't know. Oh, actually, I can think of one specific one.
If it's working, it's good. It just doesn't work too great.
I would not recommend the Genesis Model 3 over the Genesis Model 2. Simply because the Model 2 could do 32X or Sega CD. I mean, not that
yeah, they also
matters.
They do simplify the design. In fact, that's another one where people will swear by the original launch Model 1. And like, there's even variations of the Model 1 like throughout the years.
Oh, I friggin' know.
And there's people like, we must get this exact sound chip.
And I'm like, you do know the Sega Genesis' sound is awful, right? Like,
I want to hear that twang in the best possible.
Like, bruh. Like, oh yeah, well, what I really need from my Sega Genesis is the best sound chip. Why? So you can hear...
It's like, I bet there's Genesis enthusiasts that can legitimately pop in Echo the Dolphin 1 and just listen to it and be like, that's good music. Even though it is the poster child of twang for the Genesis sound chip.
But every other, I would recommend the PS4 Slim over the PS4. Definitely the PS3 Slim. Definitely the 360 Slim. Definitely the Xbox One Slim.
Yeah. The biggest meme console of all time is definitely the PS3 Fat, the original like 20 gig or like 60 gig model.
All right, let's try. Say nothing and stare at her. That's me in real life. Oh, nothing happens. Lame.
That's awkward.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Oh! I bet you even forgot this system exists. I would not recommend the Wii Mini over the Wii. There we go. Because the Wii Mini can't play freaking GameCube. And the Wii Mini is weird. And I've never looked at a Wii and been like, this needs a redesign.
Yeah. Obviously, Nintendo redesigned it just to make it as cheap as possible. They were selling it for $100 and it came with Mario Kart.
Alright,
Just forget it. Why don't you leave here with me? But she's not your real mother.
Oh my god!
That's horrible.
Good lord!
Or she maybe did already.
What? How could you
I definitely agree with.
She moved in soon after your mother died.
Oh my god.
She gave away your mother's favorite dress.
I will say that at this point, Jodd doesn't know that she's paralyzed from like the neck down.
That's true.
Come on, let's get on the helicopter and fly far away from here.
You and me, baby.
So paralyzed she can't get in a wheelchair. Like Jesus.
And then they were all one big happy family. Dude, what the hell? She's not even a real mom, bro. Like, that's what, like, a teenager says.
Well, the thing is that it seems like they are.
Stephanie McMorrow and I were
probably
busy in the
teenagers.
basement gathering supplies. Everything had to be perfect. That was the same. Stephanie and I were trying to escape from the basement. That's the same. Stephanie gradually opened up to me. She began to tell me about her problems. We got separated in the West Junction. We looked for the crashed helicopter from Hornbass. This is the same. When I rescued Stephanie from the muddy torrent, she looked straight into my eyes. Then I tried to persuade her to escape with me. She decided to go with me, and we escaped. The end. Wow, what an epilogue. Ah, look at that, 0 times.
Oh, there's distance traveled. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, when we do the final one, it'll be like 8 miles. 8 mile. Yeah, dude, the Wii Mini. Why? Like,
Yeah, and going back to the fat PS3s, so many people are like, I need the fat PS3 because it plays PS2 games, and it's like, good luck, buddy, finding one that still works.
yeah.
It's like, at this point, I'm pretty much convinced that nearly all PS3 fats, if they're not repaired, do not work anymore. They're like the backwards compatible ones.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Like, you just need to replace that laser all the time.
maybe
because
they
the way
got-
it's designed is just so weird.
maybe they got to a point where like the what's the word I'm looking for? The yellow light can be like actually fixed. Maybe, I don't know if the advancements are that far, but I know
Yeah.
in the past it was never fixable.
Yeah, it's true. Yellow light was caused by overheating.
Okay, so that's what was that? CB, right? The first one we did was C, right?
I think the first one we did was 1C and then it was 1B.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna get all 3 of Jodd's. The 1 signifies Jodd as the first character, so we got all 3 of Jodd's, or we're gonna get all 3 of Jodd's. Oh, you know what? I don't know anything about how they work, but I will say the Sega CD Model 1 is just an amazing looking console, and the 2 is fine, but the 1 has soul, and the 2 is just like,
The 2's also, yeah, it's awkwardly designed. It has that bottom, like, huge portion, which I don't even know, like, has... It feels like just, like, empty plastic.
But the Sega CD Model 1, if you guys are unfamiliar, just look it up real quick. It's just like, it's unapologetic. It's just like, I'm a big hulking mass of system and deal with it. So we want to go here. Yep. You know, I never thought about this before, but ironically, the one system, the one video game system that begged for a redesign the most, never got one.
The
The OG Xbox!
Oh, yeah, right.
How did the OG... And it was a popular system, and it never got a redesign. Like, it just blows me away. Like, could you imagine if the original Xbox wasn't huge?
Yeah, I think Microsoft was just really... They had their eyes on next gen. They released the 360 so early.
Yeah.
They released it holiday 2005, which
Yep.
was only 4 years after the original Xbox.
You know, I forgot...
And, like, in 2005, the 360 was impossible to find because they couldn't even, like, meet demand.
You know, I kind of forget about that because, like, I think of the... By the way, everything is bad for Jodd.
Yeah, especially all the good games. Like, Gears of War wasn't out until a year after
Yep.
the 360 came out. Halo 3 wasn't until 2007.
Yeah. And I also think of, like, for some reason, I think of the original Xbox as, like, being pretty solid to, like, 07 or so, and honestly, it kind of was.
Whoa, what is
Yeah,
happening?
Ferris was watching this with me the other day, and he was like, "Dad, what is that?" And I was like, "Dude, it's raw danger. That's what it is."
That makes a bit more sense, like the water coming up.
Yeah.
Like, the way that it, like, started just, like, appearing in the ground.
Don't you like how they were like, "Oh, the rescue helicopter's here." Oh, never mind.
That just figures.
Dude. That's what I say when I'm standing at the edge of, like, an entire island that, like, submerges. That just figures.
It's
Also, in the distance, it looked like there were, like, old, like, feudal, like, Japanese or Chinese, like, buildings.
There absolutely was in our minds.
it's my father.
How do you know that?
Dad.
Oh, okay.
Mom is
I don't care about her.
Dad.
I guess it's very loud on the helicopter, so you can't, like, yell.
It's
Okay, so it's the media tower, but I'm gonna say...
Delray High School.
No, it's the media.
Oh, I thought she would be like... what?
It's like he's telling us to go there.
All right, Steph. Let's go to the media tower.
Oh, yeah. Call me Steph.
Okay.
Bib.
I don't know what it changes. I really don't. Like... So there's only 3 endings that we can tell, so if I was just super mean to her the entire time, like every second, what would the difference be?
In the epilogue portion, they did change dialogue based off of, like, staring in your eyes or talking to her.
I gotta be honest, I don't think it's that that's that worth it. Alright, 6/13 on, what is this, the day after Christmas? Merry Christmas, Raw Danger. Dude, my favorite Christmas game of all time. In fact, now that I think about it, there's not a lot of Christmas games. Tons of Christmas movies, obviously, Christmas songs. But, I mean, I guess they made a Rudolph game for the Wii. They have a Santa Claus is coming to town on the Wii.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. You can't make, like, a console, like, Christmas game. You can't put a bunch of money. So that's like, I mean, there's obviously a million billion, like, probably smartphone Christmas games because they're cheap to make. But you just can't, like, finance something like that.
Yeah. Wait, what?
What are you trying to do?
I don't know. Not jump down there. Man, I kind of forget what I was doing. Or do I jump down there?
It definitely looks like you're gonna die.
What did I... Oh, got it.
Are you just waiting for her? Oh, okay.
No, I thought I was a little further ahead than I am. Also, who goes down, up and down ladders slower? Jodd or... Which is the Zelda game infamous for him going really slow? Is that Twilight Princess?
Twilight Princess. Probably... Yeah, probably about the same amount. Maybe Twilight Princess slower. Definitely Vines. Going up Vines in Twilight
Oh
Princess.
my god! Did you see that?
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember specifically when you were playing that, I was like, I could not play this game because of him being like...
It's funny, because the Wii U, like, remaster, that's one of the things they actually tweaked, making the climbing faster. And they didn't change the animation, so the animation just looks weird. It's like, it looks broken. But even in that one, it still feels slow.
What's the game where someone goes up and down fastest? Half-Life?
Mega Man X, when you get the leg upgrades, you go really, really fast.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's the little things, people.
And obviously, if you're playing as Gordon Freeman in Half-Life, he doesn't even need his hands. He just power walks up them.
And I know a lot of like RPGs. Oh my gosh, first-person shooters do the same thing, but for some reason, Half-Life specifically feels like it's like way faster.
Yeah.
Also, I pull myself up with like mittens on, not even like just pulling your whole weight up, but also wearing like kid mittens.
I'm glad that
Hey,
Hey!
Oh no, come.
Steph.
Oh, look away, guys. Oh, never mind. I guess I got the RNG of him catching her.
I was literally gonna make the same joke.
Ah, good times. All right. So,
The
let's...
infamous double jump.
That's how Trevor believed it, or someone believed it. I forget who.
Brandon did.
Brandon did. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, because you knew Brave Friends was.
If you want to see Kino Brandon power trio, watch our Brave Fencer LP. Spencer did it like 5-6 years
Gosh,
ago,
yeah.
probably.
We don't even need to save. That's how confident I am. Also, we're pretty dang close to the end.
That's the worst thing about LPing for so many years. I mean, I still have a ton of games that I still want to do, but like some of your most favorite games.
I don't. I only have bad games. Oh, and also Silent Hill 3.
And Parasite Eve.
What?
Dog.
Oh, thank you, game. Actually, kind of helped me out there.
I thought it was going to push you off immediately.
Yeah.
It really looked like it.
That's what I was like, what?
Hey, Steph, we should go up this very perilous thing. Surely nothing's going to happen.
It's fine. Also, the first time I did this, I had no idea this was here, and I just jumped off. Whoa!
That's pretty hard to see.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, you take, like, a small amount of damage. Thanks. I mean, I don't know if I want to... You know, screw it.
Oh!
Yeah, like, literally... Like, even I wouldn't get hurt doing that. It was, like, 5 feet. Oh, God, I'm dead. Alright. Okay, where am I going? Oh, yeah, over here. Yeah, I did most of the big games I want to do. I got to finish Saga Frontier, Parasite Eve, did all Clock Towers, Silent Hill 3.
It's funny that the Saga Frontier Remastered came out months ago, and Spencer hasn't touched that game once.
Nope. I was kind of butthurt about the way they did the Fuse thing. I just kind of wanted to boot it up and just play as Fuse, but now that I know you have to like beat it again, and I just beat the game recently, a lot.
I half really love it. I half love how they did Fuse because it's basically the epilogue for every single character, but the way that they do it is so frustrating. So it's Fuse and then they choose a random extra character. You can't do every quest on one go. You have to like pick Fuse 7 times to do all 7 characters. It's like a different scenario for each one.
Also, check out this water.
I love this music.
I have literally no idea how this water is existing in the background. It's just like, I'm a tidal wave! And it's like, that doesn't make any sense because it's not the ocean, but okay.
Spencer was in a city when a tidal wave was coming through and he just like punched it back into the ocean. He was Chris Redfield.
No. What happened was... hello? I think that happened last time, actually. I turned on my music and it went... I'm gonna care much longer. No, I can never let it go. Really. I know it's a one-way track. And then I made the water all disappear because Crush 18 was playing, or Crush 49, or whatever it is.
Spencer was in New Orleans or whatever during.
Nope. Just immediately ends it. Nope. Yeah, I think we're actually. Pretty dang close to the end. It all kind of blends in because when I was playing, I started the next character, so...
Whoa, spoilers!
What?
We saw her like 3 times.
Yeah, when I go into it. Okay, so... This is... Alright. So it's 15:13. That's 3 p.m. for you folks. Wait, I could have sworn it was 6 p.m. earlier, but I can't be right on that. Someone go back and see if the last area it said 18, and then this one it says 15. That would be pretty funny.
The other 2 options are not options.
I know. I have a feeling that she's just like, no, I'm coming.
Forget about her. I'm on my own.
Get out of here, kid. Alright. So we're pretty BTFO at this point.
Yeah, you're really cold.
Yes.
And wet.
We're about to get little wetter. This is nice and chill.
What is that? Is it just really dirty water? Or is it like
Poo-poo
oil?
pee-pee. What the hell? I don't remember that happened.
Yeah, that was weird. I didn't even see anything. What?
That, like, water stoppage is actually pretty... I mean, it's not, like, today's level, but that's pretty good.
Yeah. Definitely not bad.
Where's the Wii U verse guy? Oh, yeah, this is what I do instead of just slightly walking around.
Yeah, I climb on top of it and then do a Zelda jump.
It literally is a Zelda jump.
Where's, what's her face?
Don't worry about it. Maybe I should use this since I'm almost done. Nah. Yeah. I'm just picking up items. Just
How
to
is
pick
that
them up.
little tiny heating pad supposed to dry you off in
Oh, yeah, this is-
capacity?
Why did they even give you that? This is literally the end right here. Like, this is... I think that this is the ending cutscene. Yeah, why would they even give that to you there? Whatever. It's the best guy in the world. Oh, I also have my kids call me Father. Father! What the...
Father! Mom is dead.
That's fine, sweetie. Oh my god. Yep. Crank that. Crank that!
Oh my god, this is the worst mixing I've ever heard.
Get up there, what are you? Wow.
Father!
Who was the sound designer on this game? Like, I get that it's windy. I understand. It's like a movie before they ADR it. Like, legit. What the heck? Alright. I have a feeling this...
Please, Junction. I saved her.
Oh!
She said she was happy to see me.
I couldn't leave her alone. After that, we started calling each other Steph and Jodd. Oh,
We
baby.
started calling each other Steph.
Stephanie didn't know if she should go see her stepmother. I always told her how I felt. When we arrived at the circus tent, I said, "You came all the way for this? Do you hear me?" The condition of Claire Wyatt was very bad. Stephanie was still not sure even after seeing Claire. Claire still cared about Stephanie. Then she quietly took her last breath. When she was reunited with her father, Stephanie kept saying, my mom," and just kept crying. I guess it's better.
Okay.
Alright, so we got 1A, B, and C, and I guess in the last little bit we traveled 2 more miles, because it went from 6 to 8 miles.
Gotta say, that was pretty unsatisfying.
Well, it's not the ending, but yes, I agree. And I honestly don't know if you, like, end up, like, playing as these characters again, or, like, seeing them again. I don't really know.
We'll see.
I'm literally taking this one a week at a time, so... For all I know, this could be a 3-month game. I have no idea. I really don't. I have a feeling Jodd Howard is probably the biggest one. The biggest file, I guess. And then you go from there, but who knows? Okay. Alright, we good, boys. And then we'll just save over that, because that's the ending we got then.